Alright, this is my third take of the stupid thing not falling on me, but hello guys. Welcome to the third episode of Jack of All Trading Cards. Today it's gonna be about Magic the Gathering, right? And I made this little thing where it's super cheesy, but it's a tiny little house of cards. Oh, I might have botched it. There you go. A tiny little house of cards that is a play on words, essentially, right? Because there it goes. Essentially, I wanted to have a sub-segment of this show where I show like how you do stuff in card games. So today I'm gonna show you guys like 2 infinite combos I have in my EDH deck. I'm also gonna be only playing one EDH deck. I mean, not just one, but like if my commander changes, that's because it's still gonna be the same. I'm only gonna be focusing on mostly elves. Like, mostly elves. Elves are cool. I like elves. We're gonna focus on elves, and I'm gonna show you guys a couple infinite combos. Which is why it's called House of Cards, because it's like house spelled HOWS, the house of cards, instead of like a house, which is like, you know, where you stack up cards. It's really hard to do that, by the way, especially in like non-playing cards, like sleeved cards, you know. It's really hard to do that. I also found this random Japanese card. Anyway, enough talking for me. I've been talking for 2 minutes now. I always do this. Here is my EDH deck. It is mainly elf tribal. My commander is Lathril, and my my deck is mainly elf tribal, so yeah, let's see where it goes. So of course we have Lathril as a commander. That is part of the combo, but for now we're gonna need a couple cards. So there's 2 combos, like I said, and they are both infinite combos. The first card that we will need is any sort of mana dork. So we run a bunch. Like, we run this guy. We can even use Elvish Archdruid or Marwyn. Any mana dork. Like, literally any. Like, you or you. Right, so any sort of mana dork. We run a bunch. These aren't even all of them. So there's that. And then we want this card right here. Seeker of Skybreak. We want our commander, of course, which is going to be Lathril. And lastly, all we really need is one artifact. Where did I put it? Illusionist Tracers. Right there. I found it. So if you have these cards, you can have infinite combos on infinite combos. Like everything you'll ever want, you could just get. You can win the game on the spot, kill everybody, gain a bunch of life. The way you do that, I'll show you. So for the let's start with the infinite mana part. Okay, so all you'll need is a Seeker of Skybreak on the board, as well as a mana dork, any mana dork, right? and they both have to not have Summoning Sickness in order so you can use their tap abilities. Or they can have haste if you find a way to give them haste, that's even better. But they both have to not have Summoning Sickness, a Mana Dork, Seeker of Skybreak. And then you play Illusionist Bracers from your hand. And then equip it to the Seeker of Skybreak. Right? Illusionist Bracers reads, when an ability of equipped creature is activated, if it isn't a mana ability, copy that ability, and then you may choose new target for the copy. So yeah, that's pretty solid right there. So you're gonna play this for 2, equip it, right? So now it's under that. And then you can start tapping for mana. So we'll get 1 green. And then Seeker of Skybreak's skill says, untap target creature. That's all it says. So you can tap itself, targeting itself, right? And then Illusionist Bracers will trigger, untapping another thing because you can copy the what do you call this? You can copy the ability of Seeker of Skybreak, untapping the Mana Dork, untapping itself, and then you can just do that, like again and again. Tap this, untap, tap this, untap, until you have as much mana as you'll ever need, which is really good. It's really good because then you can play more elves, and then you can even cast your commander, and then once you've cast your commander, you can even use the second ability of, well, technically third, the first is Menace, but the third ability of Lathril, where you can tap 10 untapped elves you control, and each opponent loses 10 life, and you gain 10 life. So, let's say it's been going on for a while, you managed to get 10 elf tokens, right? Elf warrior tokens off of maybe Lathril's ability, or it doesn't even have to be tokens, it could be anything, right? So say you've had 10 elf warrior tokens right here. All you'll have to do, right, if you have this set up, you have infinite mana. You have to set it up as soon as you have a Mana Dork and this combo. You can set it up however you want because you have all the mana to spend in the world. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna tap 10 creatures, 10 elves, tap Lathril, deal 10 to each player, and then you gain 10. And then you can Seeker Skybreak, tapping itself with the Illusionist Bracers trigger, untapping Lathril, untapping itself, tap this, untapping an elf, untapping itself, tap this, untapping an elf, untapping itself, so on and so forth until you can stand all of them back up. And then you can reuse Lathril's skill. And then, yeah. Basically, you can infinitely do that and kill them. So, yeah. That's basically the combo for this deck that I was trying to find a way to make this card cool, and I did finally found it, and I'm really proud of it. I don't know if anybody else mentioned this or anything, but it's really funny. So I haven't actually done it yet in a game because I just got the cards for it, and hopefully I will someday. And yeah, I'll see you guys again during the next time I make a video. Who knows about what card game next? It's probably gonna be Yu-Gi-Oh, because I wanted at least one video each of each card game. But yeah, that's the infinite combo for Lathril for infinite damage and infinite mana. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something, and this is pretty cool. I like it, and I'll see you guys again. Peace.